It's a whole new world we live in. Pokemon JoJo.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pokemon Silver version, the second generation of the incredible Pokemon franchise. Now, this took a bit of getting around to because I had to first of all create the version of the game where I would be able to evolve trade Pokemon, but also I was kind of preparing a team. I wasn't sure exactly what Pokemon I wanted to use, and so I had all my Pokemon I'm going to use written down over here, and Jane, like a little storm, decided to sweep through, paw at all the post-it notes, knock some of them off the desk, and now I gotta go down here and get them, which is... It's not comfortable, but it's done. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now, Pokemon was a huge success. Like, I'm talking bigger than Mario success. Like, there were card games that were successful, anime was successful, the game itself was successful, it even had a third version that I Let's Played in the extra part. Like, it was a huge success overall, and I almost felt guilty jumping immediately to the second generation, considering how much of a large impact the first generation made. I mean, all the incredible spin-off games, all the different forms of media I could look at. It was really a phenomenon that I want to talk about at some point. Although I decided to move on with the franchise because, let's face it, if I went and covered the spin-offs in between every single generation, it would take me decades to reach Generation 8. But anyway, Generation 2 is also on the Game Boy Color now though. So, similar kind of hardware, but I think the sequel is better in almost every single way. Maybe even every single way, who am I kidding? So, I'm excited, let's just get started. Yeah, you woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? Oh, whoops. No, it's not 10 o'clock. Okay, it is currently, 7:58 at night. I'll just go ahead and say it's 8 o'clock at night. How many minutes? Oh, I guess I'll say 0. Whoa, 0 minutes? Night 8 o'clock, no wonder it's so dark. That little moment will become important as we go on. But anyway, we have a familiar opening here. Professor Oak is greeting us. That whole cutscene is a really cool moment of the Pokemon franchise. It was showing, okay, we're taking the next step. We're introducing new Pokemon, new starters, new everything. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. Look, it's Artie Shaw. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? Well, I introduced myself at the beginning of the video. You should have been paying attention. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. So, with that, we're jumping into it. Of course, because Game Boy Color, we have proper color now. Of course, if you played a Game Boy Color, or if you played the original Pokemon game on the Game Boy Color, you would have color. It just wouldn't be as detailed or as neat looking as this. Which I know is kind of silly to say for the year 2000. Kirby 64, Banjo-Tooie, those games came out the same year, but... And Final Fantasy 9, oh my god. But you know, handhelds, they took a while to come around after the Game Boy. Do we have a potion in the PC once more? No, we do not. Different than last time, I see. Ah, our mother's actually greeting us before we leave home this time. Oh, Jockey, our neighbor Prof. Elm was looking for you. I'll just say Professor, I'm sorry. Professor Elm was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. Receive the Poke Gear. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. What day is it? Currently, it is Saturday. Is the daylight saving time? Turn the Poke Gear on and select the phone icon. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Oh. What? Gee, isn't that convenient? Anyway, Pokegear here. Like you said, we have the phone option, we can call our mom. We also have the time here. And the time is actually an important aspect where we set our time at the beginning and where we set the day it is, because take a look. It's at night. Just like in the real world right now. Maybe not when you guys are watching this, I'm not sure. I usually upload pretty late, but sometimes not. And actually, because it is night, certain Pokemon are guaranteed to come out, while others are not. Other chances are manipulated, other events are manipulated, and that also happens with the day of the week, whether it's a Saturday, a Sunday, or whatnot. I don't think that affects Pokemon encounters too much, but it does affect events. Like, people will be like, I want a rematch, but only on Thursdays. Here we have Professor Elm's Pokemon Lab. Actually, real quick, what town is this again? Newbark Town. Very nice. The town where the winds of a new beginning blow. It's a subtle way of saying, welcome to the new Pokemon game, and I like that. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in this game.
Jockey, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. Yeah, that's really his name. I don't get it either. Anyway, he keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Could you look into it for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for a partner. They're all rare Pokemon that we just found. Go on, pick one.
So, instead of getting our Pokemon at the start to embark on a grave and perilous journey, we're getting it to run an errand for Professor Elm because he's too busy, apparently. Great. Now, of course, we can pick the trash can. No, you can't. The wrapper from the snack Professor Elm made is in there. Why is that detail included? So, of course, we have 3 starter choices just like before. Grass, water, fire. The grass type we have is Chikorita. The water type we have is Totodile, and this is a pretty great water type. And, you know, part of me wanted to go Totodile because I don't want to be too stale and pick the fire type again. Plus, Totodile is a pretty great Pokemon, but this here is Cyndaquil. He's a flaming anteater thing, and he, just like Charizard in the last generation, is one of my favorite Pokemon starters there is, so I had to go with him. Or her. Uh-oh. Did I just spoil something? Give a nickname to the Cyndaquil you received. Okay, it is a him. So, you could see the gender sign up there, by Cyndaquil now, and that's a brand new mechanic. See, in the last game, every Pokemon was just... it's whatever gender you think it is. Except, of course, Nidoran and their whole line. But now, every Pokemon has a unique gender. Some Pokemon have a higher chance of being one gender than the other. In this case, starters are most likely male, which I never got that decision. I don't know why that's the case, but Cyndaquil here. I actually had to make, because I didn't know whether or not Cyndaquil would be a male or a female, so I had 2 options here. But I decided to go with this name, which is unfortunately not going to fit the whole thing, but we'll have to just go with it. Now, unfortunately, Jimmy Beaumont does not fit, so we're just going to have to go with good old Jimmy B. Now, Jimmy Beaumont being a singer in the famous band The Skyliners, which I figured the Skyliners, I wanted to have a bit of representation here since, you know, they were a classic doo-wop band from the old days that had a mix of male and female voice, and this is a Pokemon game that introduces a mix of male and female Pokemon. Granted, I didn't want to do the whole team as that, I just figured, you know, starter, I'd make that decision there.
Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove, the next city. It's almost a direct route to there. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Oh, here's my phone number. Call me if something comes up.
Alright, we got Elm's phone number. So if you can't tell the kind of correlation, Elm, Oak, they're both named after trees. Jockey, I wanted you to have this for your errand. Received a potion. There are only 2 of us, so we're always busy. Yeah, you don't gotta give me your excuses, I'm already off in the errand. You already gave me the Pokemon, let me nickname it and everything. Come on now, Elm. It's kind of odd how we have this gentleman peering in. So, this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Oh, he just assaulted us. Are we gonna, like, call anyone? No? Okay. So we have more tall grass on the first route of the game here. Nothing new for a Pokemon game, but it's quite charming, you know, the new colors and the nighttime aesthetic, the new music, which I think this game has a phenomenal soundtrack. The first game did too, don't get me wrong, but this one does outstandingly well. Oh, we had our first encounter. Let's go ahead and have a look. We have ourselves a Hoot, an owl Pokemon. Like I suggested earlier, some Pokemon only come out at night, some only come out at day, and as you would imagine, Hoot here only comes out at night. Good job, Jimmy B. You know, Jimmy Beaumont, he's not immediately recognized as Jimmy B, but I think it rolls off the tongue. It's charming. I like it.
You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone's a rookie at some point. If you like, I can teach you a few things.
No thanks.
Oh, fine.
I feel bad, but the only thing he was going to do was show us around town, show us the Pokemon Center, the Mart, all these different buildings here and these people. And that's not important, because we already know about all the stuff from the first generation. Ah, the familiar Pokemon Center music. How classic. Can we buy Pokeballs in this mart, first of all? That's something I need to know. Ooh, we cannot. That's unfortunate, because our next team member is actually on this following route. And I want to get our team as built up as I can, because some of these Pokemon I have planned here are very late game. So we're not going to have a full team for the majority of this. Oh, I can't believe I'm only pointing this out now, but look at under our health bar. Look at that! We can see how long it takes to level up. These seem like very mundane, simple things for a Pokemon game nowadays, but this game was a massive improvement from the original generation, and it deserves a lot of credit for all the improvements it made. Oh, and he learned Smokescreen from leveling up. Not exactly an incredible fire-type move like most would have hoped, but hey, it's a little accuracy-lowering thing. It'll help in catching some Pokemon. Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's go ahead and enter. There he is. Hello, hello, you must be Jockey. Professor Elm said you would visit. I was trying... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I do. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Received a mystery... I was gonna say mysterious, but just said mystery. A mystery egg. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Professor Oak from the first game. He's just hanging out here. Aha! Oh, my fly is down. Whoops. I didn't mean to say that in Oak's voice. That was just... reality. What is this video? So, you're Jockey. You sound very familiar, almost like my grandson's rival, who became champion of the Kanto region and who I gave their first Pokemon to. Anyway, I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend Mr. Pokemon, I don't get his name either. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. So, just like the first game, Professor Oak gives us the Pokédex, which makes sense canon-wise. It's his invention after all, at least I'm pretty sure it is. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed for too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Jockey, I'm counting on you. See you later. Yeah, your Pokemon should have some rest. So with that, we're finished with our errand here. We just gotta deliver this mystery egg back to Professor Elm like we were told. Oh, we're getting a phone call from him right now.
Hello, Jockey. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please, get back here now.
Well, I wonder what that's about. Time to find out next part, ladies and gentlemen.